Today I'm talking about the bullet ant. This isn't just any ant, my friends. This is the undisputed champion, the heavyweight title holder of the most painful insect sting known to science. We're talking a creature that sits at the very top, a searing 4.0 plus on the Schmidt Pain Index. Now, why would we willingly explore something that promises pure, unadulterated agony? Because understanding the extremes of nature helps us appreciate its incredible power and diversity. The bullet ant's sting isn't just a defense mechanism. It's a biological marvel, a testament to millions of years of evolution. And let's be honest, there's a certain fascination, a viral allure, to comprehending pain so intense it's described as walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail driven into your heel. Today, we're not just going to talk about the pain. We're going to explore every facet of this incredible creature, from its rainforest home to its role in ancient tribal rituals, and the very science behind its debilitating venom. So buckle up, because we're about to get up close and personal with the insect that delivers a sting so powerful, you'll feel it for a lifetime, or at least a very, very long 24 hours. Get ready, because this is one wild ride into the heart of pain. Let's talk about this legendary pain. Dr. Justin Schmidt, an entomologist, didn't just casually rate these stings. He experienced them, documenting the intensity of each one. The bullet ant is at the pinnacle of his scale. A common honeybee sting is around a 2.0. The bullet ant laughs in the face of a honeybee. Pure, intense, brilliant pain. It's an immediate explosion of pain. The bullet ant sting is a biological masterpiece. Even the smallest creatures can pack the biggest punch. Now imagine the worst pain you've ever felt. Maybe a broken bone, a severe burn, or a nasty wasp sting. The bullet ant, however, operates on a completely different timeline. We're talking about an agonizing marathon of pain that can last up to a full 24 hours. The bullet ant delivers a payload of pain that digs in its heels and refuses to leave. The initial searing blast is just the beginning of your ordeal. The pain doesn't just stay localized. It often radiates, sending waves of fire through the affected limb. Every tick of the clock is an eternity. Think about what 24 hours of this kind of pain means. The sheer relentlessness of it can break even the strongest wills. You simply have to endure hour after agonizing hour as the venom slowly, painstakingly works its way through your system. Jungle terrors in the realm of the bullet ant. Now, let's venture into the wild heart of the bullet ant's domain, the lush, vibrant, and often perilous rainforests of Central and South America. This is where reigns supreme. You'll find these formidable insects in countries like Brazil, deep within the Amazon basin, as well as in Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Peru, and other nations blanketed by tropical rainforest. Their home is a world of intense biodiversity and intense competition. These ants aren't just hiding away in some obscure corner. They are an integral part of this ecosystem. They typically nest at the base of large trees, creating colonies that can extend deep into the earth. But they are also arboreal, meaning they forage high up in the canopy, navigating the complex world of branches and leaves with surprising agility for their size. This means encounters can happen both on the forest floor and from above. Imagine trekking through these dense jungles. The air is thick with humidity, the sounds of unseen creatures echo around you, and every step requires caution. You might be admiring an exotic bird or a stunning orchid, and unknowingly brush against a tree trunk or a low-hanging vine where a bullet ant is foraging. That's often how accidental stings occur. A moment of contact, a perceived threat, and then, bam, agony. The rainforest floor itself is a mosaic of life and decay, and bullet ants are often seen marching in their characteristic slow, deliberate way across the leaf litter. They are solitary hunters when foraging, searching for insect prey or sweet nectars. Their size makes them relatively conspicuous, but in the dappled light and shadow of the undergrowth, they can still be surprisingly easy to overlook until it's too late. The dangers of these environments are multifaceted. It's not just the bullet ants, it's venomous snakes, predatory cats, and a host of other creatures that have evolved potent ways to survive. But the bullet ant holds a special place in the hierarchy of things to avoid. Its sting is so legendary that even seasoned explorers and local guides treat it with utmost respect and caution. Trial by fire, the Sateramawe initiation ritual. The bullet ant's fearsome reputation extends beyond accidental encounters and scientific curiosity. It plays a central and incredibly intense role in the culture of the Sateramawe people, an indigenous tribe living in the Brazilian Amazon. For them, the bullet ant is not just a source of pain, but a key element in a profound coming-of-age ritual, a trial by fire that young men must endure to prove their manhood and resilience. This is where human endurance meets nature's extremity. This ritual is one of the most hardcore, intense cultural practices you'll ever hear about. It involves creating a pair of gloves, more like mitts woven from leaves and plant fibers. And here's the kicker. Dozens, sometimes hundreds of live bullet ants are carefully woven into these gloves, stingers facing inwards. The young initiate must then wear these gloves, inserting his hands into a waiting swarm of agony. The goal? To endure the stings for a set period, often around 10 to 20 minutes, without crying out, without showing weakness. And this isn't a one-time deal. To fully complete the initiation, a young man might have to undergo this excruciating ordeal up to 20 times over several months or even years. Think about that. Willingly subjecting yourself to the world's most painful insect sting repeatedly. The cultural significance of this ritual is immense. It's a rite of passage that marks the transition from boyhood to manhood. It's a demonstration of courage, discipline, and the ability to withstand incredible hardship, qualities highly valued within their community. By enduring the stings, the young men are believed to gain strength, protection, and even hunting prowess. It's a deeply spiritual and communal event. Imagine the scene, the young man surrounded by his community, the elders, the warriors, all watching. The air is thick with anticipation, perhaps the rhythmic beat of drums or chanting. He knows what's coming. He's seen others go through it. The psychological pressure, combined with the impending physical agony, must be almost unbearable. Yet, they face it. Neurotoxic nightmare, the science of agony. So what exactly is happening on a biological level when that bullet ant stinger pierces your skin? Why is this pain so uniquely horrific and long-lasting? The answer lies in its venom, a complex chemical cocktail, with its star player being a potent neurotoxin called ponerotoxin. This isn't a venom designed to merely irritate. It's engineered to send your nervous system into absolute overdrive, creating a symphony of suffering. Neurotoxic venom, as the name suggests, primarily targets the nervous system. Ponerotoxin specifically affects the voltage-gated sodium ion channels in nerve cells. In simple terms, these channels are like gates that control the flow of signals along your nerves. Ponerotoxin essentially jams these gates open, causing nerves to fire uncontrollably and repeatedly. Imagine a light switch stuck in the on position, but instead of light, it's pure, unadulterated pain signals flooding your brain. While the venom is brutally effective at causing pain, it's important to note that for most healthy adult humans, a single bullet ant sting is generally not fatal. There's no widespread organ failure or lethal systemic collapse like you might see with some snake venoms. However, not fatal does not mean not brutal. The experience is so overwhelmingly painful that it can certainly feel life-threatening to the person enduring it. The intense burning pain is the most immediate and dominant effect, but the neurotoxin can also lead to other delightful symptoms. Temporary paralysis or loss of muscle control in the affected limb is common. Your hand or arm might become useless, shaking uncontrollably or feeling incredibly heavy and unresponsive. This loss of control, even if temporary, adds another layer of distress to the experience. And there you have it, a deep dive into the world of the bullet ant, an insect that commands respect, and rightly so. From its unenviable title as the purveyor of the world's most painful insect sting, a solid 4.0 plus on the Schmidt Index, to its crucial role in the demanding initiation rituals of the Sateramawe tribe, this tiny titan is a true marvel of the natural world. Its neurotoxic venom, designed for agonizing 24-hour-long instruction, isn't just a defense, it's a testament to millions of years of evolution in the challenging rainforests it calls home. The bullet ant truly occupies a unique space at the intersection of nature's raw power and human culture. It reminds us that even the smallest creatures can possess incredible capabilities, and that there's still so much to learn and respect about the biodiversity of our planet. Its sting is a brutal, unforgettable lesson, but one that underscores the intricate and often harsh realities of survival in the wild. It's a creature that truly leaves a lasting impression, in more ways than one. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a particularly memorable insect sting? What are your thoughts on the sheer intensity of the bullet ant or the incredible resilience of the satire mao? Drop your stories and opinions in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going. And if you want more thrilling wildlife adventures and deep dives into the wonders of the animal kingdom, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Until next time, stay curious and stay wild.